Well, that's right. There was a helicopter come in here last night. We assume it's a CareFlight, and it landed down here by the ParTR. And we just assumed, first, a little bit early, about a half hour earlier, some police vehicle of some type, a sheriff or park ranger or something with red lights, red and blue lights, come driving down this road right here toward the ParTR, and you could hear a little ATV four-wheeler. We're just kind of, oh, somebody's in trouble. Somebody got, he's chasing somebody on a four-wheeler. And nothing happened for a little while, and then a couple more cars showed up with red lights, and then an ambulance showed up with red lights. And we thought, well, something's going on. It wasn't about 20-30 minutes later, we hear this helicopter come in and land. And they were there for, I don't know, 30. They shut the propellers and everything off, shut the engine off. They were there for about a half hour, and we were sitting around speculating what's going on, and somebody said, well, if the helicopter shuts the engine off, that's not a good sign. And so anyway, a little bit later, we hear the helicopter fire back up and took off, and it beelined to Phoenix, straight toward those mountains over there. And well, that's a good idea, or good thing, because they're beelining it to Phoenix means they got the patient in there. If the patient, whoever it was, isn't in the helicopter, they wouldn't take off like that. They'd take off a little more gentle, and maybe, I don't know, they would have probably acted different. Okay, anyway, so anyways, that means that the patient's in the helicopter and heading to medical care. So I thought I'd get up this morning and kind of find out, see if I can find out the story and see what's going on. But hope whoever it was, hope they're okay. So let's let me go poke my nose around and see what I can find out for you, and we will be right back. Well, I found a little information, and it's not good. It's not anything I really want to talk about too much. It's a friend of mine, so I'm not gonna give you all the details of what happened. I don't know the details. I got the very, very scantest of information on it, and it's a friend of mine, so I don't want to break the news. They might not want it out, I don't know. Somebody else might break it, I don't know. But there was a CareFlight came in last night, and somebody was unresponsive, and they took him to Phoenix. And they went, somebody, the better half, I guess, went to Phoenix. They just left to Phoenix, and to find out what's going on. But there's very little information exactly what happened, but it was it wasn't like an old person with a heart attack, and it wasn't an overdose or anything like that. It was just I don't know. I don't know enough about it, so I'm not going to say. And like I said, it's a friend of mine, so I don't want to name names. But anyway, there was, life happens out here too, just like at home, just like in a regular house. You have things happen, and you need the ambulance services or CareFlight or the police or whatever. It's no different than a sticks and bricks. We still live and still have we still have trials and tribulations just like everybody else. So with that, I'm going to leave it alone. Let somebody else want to break the news or whatever they can, but I'm gonna stay shut up about it. So with that, later. So keep them in their prayers, and hope everybody comes out of this okay.